I can't wait. If you're looking to make the playoffs even more exciting, DraftKings Sportsbook has you covered as an official sports betting partner of the NBA. From the play-in games all the way through to the finals, now's your time to back your favorite players and teams as they chase glory. All season long, DraftKings has been the go-to spot for NBA player props, and that doesn't stop now. Want to make your playoff experience even more intense? Try placing a bet on your favorite player's performance. Ready to place your first bet? Download the DraftKings Sportsbook app now, lock in your bets, and let's make this playoff run unforgettable. Here's something special for first-timers. New DraftKings customers bet $5 to get $200 in bonus bets instantly. Make it a playoff run to remember with DraftKings. Download the DraftKings Sportsbook app and use the code ROGAN. That's code ROGAN for new customers to get $200 in bonus bets when you bet just $5. Only on DraftKings. The crown is yours.
Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER. In New York, call 877-8-HOPE-NY or text HOPE-NY 467-369. In Connecticut, help is available for problem gambling. Call 888-789-7777 or visit ccpg.org. Please play responsibly. On behalf of Boot Hill Casino and Resort in Kansas, 21 and over. Age and eligibility varies by jurisdiction. Void in Ontario. New customers only. Bonus bets expire 168 hours after issuance. For additional terms and responsible gaming resources, see dkng.co/audio.
Again, you are like focused on individuals. You are not focused on teams, because no one is going to care who is going to fight from the flyweight division, who is going to be your representative from the flyweight division or from the lightweight division. I'm like, maybe I bring you Islam, that I have him in my team, or also I could have Charles Oliveira in the same team. Or maybe I bring Charles Oliveira because I think that against your team, the guy you have in the lightweight division, Charles does it better.
Right. They do that with grappling, like Quintet. They do that. They have like grappling teams. Yeah, I mean, that would be interesting. There's certain fighters, like my main regret in MMA that we never got to see Fedor fight in the UFC when he was in his prime.
That's true.
If I could have one fight in their prime, Fedor, Cain Velasquez.
Oh, that would be
in
a
their
great
prime.
fight.
Oh, my God.
Great
in
fight.
their prime. That would have been incredible.
Great.
Incredible.
Actually, Cain was an amazing fighter.
Bro, that guy had a gas tank that was superhuman.
Yeah.
So for a heavyweight, it didn't even make any sense. You would see guys just fall apart. They would just wilt.
Pure boxing style.
Pure
also.
boxing style, great wrestling, incredible chin, and just indomitable will. Too tough for his own good, which is why he wound up, like, towards the end of his career, his body had deteriorated so much.
Yeah.
He had so many back injuries, neck injuries, shoulder injury, knee injury. Yeah, I mean, I hope Trump pardons him. I mean, that's what I really hope. I
hope so,
Dana makes something happen with that. Maybe that's possible. I mean, that might be the best option. But anyway, in his prime, Cain Velasquez versus Fedor. That's my biggest regret, a fight that we never got to see. Because when Fedor was fighting in Pride, and this is before the UFC was really huge, right? Because they were huge in Japan in like 2001, 2002. They were filling stadiums in Japan when the UFC was just sort of emerging in the United States. It really hadn't hit its peak until 2005.
And why do you think that they never bring him to the UFC?
Well, they tried.
Yeah.
But I got to be careful how I say this. So Fedor was controlled by some Russian people that were very rough men.
Okay.
As it were, gangster type characters, and they had a bunch of negotiations with the UFC, but they were very unreasonable demands. Like, they wanted part of the promotion. They wanted to own a piece of everything. They wanted a lot because they knew that with Fedor they had their golden ticket and they wanted to play it out as much as possible.
Okay.
And negotiations were very intense and very, very confrontational. They got bad where Dana had to up his security. It got pretty, it got heavy. Yeah. These are dangerous people. These were dangerous people. It got, I can tell you more off air. Yeah.
Wow, I didn't know that story.
I'll tell you more off air. You should talk to Dana about it. It got crazy.
Wow.
They're rough
That's
dudes.
why.
Yeah.
Because I always thought, like, why they don't bring that guy to the UFC? Because it's gonna be so fun for the fans.
They wanted to co-promote. They wanted to be a part of the promotion. They wanted more than they deserved. They didn't just want Fedor to get paid. They wanted to get paid. They wanted to make a lot of money, and they wanted to get their hooks into the UFC.
Got you.
Yeah, Russian gangsters.
Yeah.
Yeah. I get it from
crazy
their perspective
how
too.
they rule, like, everything.
Well, Pride was run by the Yakuza, you know, so it was Japanese gangsters and Russian gangsters. They speak the same language. You know, it was, they got along fine. But then when they came over to the UFC was like, that's not
This is
how
not the
we
place.
do it over here. No, we'll give them a lot of money.
Yeah.
We want them to fight in the UFC, and it never took place, unfortunately.
Wow,
Yeah.
so crazy.
Yeah. So if he's natural, also, reality. Okay. When he breaks his leg, he gets off the drug testing, right? Because he's got to do something to heal his leg quicker. So what is he going to do? Well, you're going to take steroids. So if you're going to take steroids and you're already 34-ish, your endocrine system gets fucked up by taking steroids, where your body stops producing testosterone. Okay. So I've had explained to me by scientists before, and essentially, say if you take steroids for 6 months, you need at least 6 months before your body starts producing testosterone at a normal level again.